The quietest stories often leave the loudest echoes, lingering in the mind long after the page is turned or the screen fades. It's a strange and beautiful thing how some narratives resonate not with grand pronouncements or dramatic declarations, but with the subtle hum of what's left unsaid between characters. The unspoken moments, a shared glance that conveys a lifetime of understanding, a touch that offers comfort beyond any verbal assurance, the profound weight of a shared silence. These often carry the greatest emotional heft, defining the very essence of human connection. We recognize this truth in our own lives too. Those profound understandings with loved ones that defy articulation, existing in a realm beyond the reach of language. We might feel a particular kinship with someone, a resonance that doesn't need constant verbal affirmation, but simply is. This raises a compelling question. How do these silent understandings, these intricate webs of nonverbal communication, shape us, bind us, and ultimately define our deepest, most enduring relationships? They are the invisible sinews that hold our most cherished connections together, often unnoticed until their strength is called upon. Tyler Scott's novel, All Good Things, delves into precisely this profound territory, offering a delicate yet powerful exploration of brotherhood, sacrifice, and the enduring strength of these unspoken bonds. It is a work that quietly asserts its presence, inviting us to look closely at the nuanced interplay of human hearts rather than the overt actions of grand heroes. The narrative's power lies not in its volume, but in its precision, its careful rendering of the spaces between words, between events. It is a book that reminds us, with a gentle persistence, that sometimes the most significant acts of love and loyalty are performed in quiet, almost invisible ways. A decision made in solitude, a burden shouldered in silence, a truth held close. Yet their impact is monumental, reshaping destinies and forging connections that prove unbreakable. Scott's prose itself often mirrors this quiet intensity, allowing the reader to feel the weight of what is unexpressed, rather than merely stating it. The narrative centers on three young men whose lives intertwine in a shared living arrangement, a common enough beginning in the tapestry of modern stories. Yet from this seemingly mundane setup, Scott masterfully weaves a rich tapestry where everyday moments transform into the emotional bedrock of their existence. Their connection isn't forged in dramatic events or heroic rescues alone, but in the quiet accumulation of shared experiences, the late-night conversations that drift into comfortable silence, the unspoken agreement on whose turn it is to wash dishes, the shared laughter over an inside joke only they understand. These small rituals, the unspoken rhythms of cohabitation, become the very language of their burgeoning brotherhood. This evolution of kinship, as seen in All Good Things, highlights how deep, enduring relationships are built brick by silent brick, far from the grand, often boisterous narratives of fraternity frequently found in literature, which cultural observers broadly discuss as a core theme in many societies. It's in these subtle interactions, these shared breaths and knowing glances, that a unique, intricate language forms, understood only by them, a lexicon of the heart that needs no dictionary. As their bond deepens, tested and refined by the crucible of shared living, the novel introduces the harrowing, yet deeply human, theme of sacrifice. One character makes a life-altering decision, choosing to conceal a truth, a silent act of profound selflessness that reverberates through all their lives, subtly altering their trajectories. This isn't a sacrifice for glory, for public recognition, or for the applause of an audience. It is an intimate, deeply personal choice, driven by a love so profound it transcends self-interest, and an almost primal sense of responsibility for those he cherishes. It's a quiet devotion, performed without fanfare, yet it carries immense emotional weight, a burden willingly taken on in the solitude of one's own conscience. Such acts of silent sacrifice, as powerfully explored in enduring literary works, often elevate the stakes and compel readers to delve into the true depths of a character's heart, revealing a quiet courage that speaks louder than any battle cry. It forces us to confront the profound self-possession required to bear burdens for those we cherish, to make choices that will forever shape not just one's own life, but the lives of those held most dear, all without a single word of explanation or expectation of gratitude. What truly distinguishes these relationships in all good things is this pervasive, powerful force of unspoken understanding. In moments of profound crisis and quiet comfort alike, genuine connection provides a solace that utterly transcends verbal communication. It's the intuitive empathy that allows one friend to sense the other's distress before a word is uttered. The ability to read a friend's silent cues, a slight tension in the shoulders, a flicker in the eyes, a subtle shift in demeanor. It's knowing precisely when to offer support without being asked, or when, more importantly, to simply be present, a silent anchor in a storm. This rich tapestry of nonverbal communication, a vital aspect of powerful, intimate relationships, forms the very core of their bond, where emotions and needs are conveyed through shared glances, a reassuring touch on the arm, or even a shared silence that, paradoxically, speaks volumes. It's in these wordless exchanges that the characters find not just strength and reassurance, but a profound affirmation of their shared identity, reaffirming their bond in ways that the most eloquent words could never truly capture. They move through their days with an almost telepathic grace, anticipating needs, offering comfort, and sharing joy in a language only they can truly hear. The journey of these young men also brings them face to face with the stark realities of mortality and the quiet strength of resilience. They navigate hardships that threaten to unravel their carefully woven connections, making difficult decisions to protect one another, often at significant personal cost, both emotional and existential. These aren't easy choices, nor are they made lightly. They are laden with moral ambiguities and profound emotional complexity, reflecting a quiet kind of courage that doesn't seek recognition, but simply acts out of love. The novel portrays with unflinching honesty how these characters choose to stand together, a united front against an uncertain world, even when the path ahead is obscured by doubt and fear. It illustrates with piercing clarity that loyalty is often tested not in what we vocally pledge, but in what we are profoundly and quietly willing to do, or not do, for another when no one else is watching. Sacrifice in this context transcends a mere act. It becomes a powerful affirmation of kinship ties, a collective ritual of shared humanity that binds individuals not by blood, but by choice and profound affection, as various academic perspectives on the nature of sacrifice often highlight. It's a testament to the idea that true belonging often demands a quiet, unwavering commitment, a steadfastness that holds firm even when the foundations of life seem to shift beneath one's feet. All good things ultimately reveals, with a tender and enduring wisdom, that the most profound forms of human connection, brotherhood, love, loyalty, often flourish not in the grand pronouncements of language, but in the quiet, hallowed spaces between words. It's in these unspoken bonds, these silent sacrifices, and these intuitive understandings that characters find not just comfort and strength, but a deep, unshakable sense of identity and belonging. The novel suggests that the most genuine empathy and support are not always loud declarations or effusive promises, but subtle, intuitive understandings that deepen and refine over time, becoming more potent with each passing year. It's a powerful and poignant reminder that while words can indeed build bridges, connecting us across distances and differences, silence, when filled with genuine presence and understanding, can often forge unbreakable chains, holding us together through life's most challenging currents, through joy and sorrow, triumph and despair. These are the bonds that truly define us, the quiet agreements of the heart that echo eternally. What truly endures is not what is said, but what is profoundly and quietly understood.